Hey YouTube, it's your girl Chic from Chic Speaks. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Classes in session. Come on in. You want to go and see? Let me see. Come on in. Come on. Hey. Come on in. This is I know I didn't schedule this. Come on in. A lot to talk about. I know y'all got a lot of questions. Listen, I had to get my mind right. And wasn't planning on going live at all today. I listened to Fifi's live. It was refreshing listening to somebody else's live and just not doing a damn thing, but just engaging in the chat. It's like, oh, this is what it feels like. Less stress. Listen, Bailey. Come on. How are you all? Hello. Hey, Ashley. Hello. Hello. Hey, Yolanda. Hello. Pearl, Chic, we have a night class. Yes. Lately, the last two we had, they've been extended classes. I mean, those like extended cram course classes where you're trying to get it all in. And we normally don't do it like that long, but child, like it was a lot. So hopefully we're back to normal with the length of time we have classes. But child, it was a lot. I promise you, it wasn't my plan to be having them 5-6 hour live streams, but the good Lord had other plans. He had other plans. He had other plans. As I say, things happen for a reason. And all I can say is look at God. So I want to just come on here and talk with you all. I've gotten a whole lot of messages. Thank you to each of you who've reached out, and you have to caught the live or you caught the replay. You just want to check in on me. I'm fine. I just was a bit under the weather. I still am. After I did that live, child, it just went down from there. I guess it kind of just depleted me and my energy, my immune system. Child, I just had to, I had to rest. I didn't have the strength. And y'all know with that flower, you need all your strength. You need all your strength for that one. But I feel like I can muster up enough strength to come out here tonight to talk with you all a bit. I couldn't do no workout videos, but I can come up here and maybe share some updates pertaining to my channel on the latest. Because remember, you all had strikes on my channel. I had strikes on my channel, and YouTube was just taking a long time with giving me some updates pertaining to that. Let me get through some comments. So, hello, Jojo, hello, hey PM, hello. Some of you all just seen you over in Fifi's chat. I will add, since over the weekend I've been paying more attention to just the chat and the people that come into the chat, because I feel like a lot of the issues and the drama that gets started is rooted from like the chat and people who go between the different chats on different channels. So I started paying more attention, closer attention to that, as far as like the different names and things that I see in different people's chats. So here's my thing. You can go wherever the hell you want to go as far as whose chat you want to be in. But when I see someone heavy in the Prune's chat, and then I see them heavy in mine's and some other people, I got questions, because you all, it's a different type of energy over here versus there. So it just has me to ask have questions. And when I got questions, it has me to be on guard. And now it has me to be like, you know what? maybe I just don't want to see this person over here in my chat anymore, active in my chat. So that's where I'm at right now with that. That's where I'm at with that. So, and some of the people like who I had concern, I seen over in Fifi's chat where some people were showing some concern about people being in people's chat. And I knew exactly where they were coming from because I've shown the same concern. And so um, it has me to now, it's like, okay, and I'm gonna say, some names. Let me see some names of who I've seen over here that has me that kind of have some concern when I see Wendy's name, and then when I see Kim's name. There's a Kim. Kim was heavy just now over in Judge Fifi's chat. And some people was having some questions, and I'm like, well, I got questions too, because that was a name that I recently saw heavy in the Prune's chat. Now, I will say I didn't see her saying anything questionable, but it's the point, it's the matter, it's like there's two different energies and two different vibes. So it has me to question, what are you really doing? Like, what is this really about? Like, why are you over here if you rock heavy with that person over there? Y'all see what I'm saying? If y'all see what I'm saying, it has my spidey senses to go up. And as I've been doing this content for the last couple of months with my mods, some of you all would take notice of the different people. And I would be like, well, because I don't be in her chat like that to know who's over there, who's not. But some of you had shown concern about seeing certain people in the chat that you've seen elsewhere. So me being me in true chic fashion, I'm like, well, if they coming over here acting civilized, then fine. They let it be, because I can't operate the show and then also be all up in the chat. I can't do both. That's the whole purpose of having the mods, right? So I've since seen, I've just trust the mods to handle that. And y'all, they got a whole slew of people. They got a good number of people who I've discovered that they have blocked. And they do have Wendy blocked. They have Kim blocked. They have a woman named Jayla, JLA blocked. And those are names that I've seen heavy over there in the Prunes chat. So I just want to put that out there because I've just been taking notice. And since I've had, the weekend that I had, it has me to, just look at things differently and closer to see what the hell is really going on. And Wendy, she'll get blocked, and then she's the first one. Y'all. Wendy ain't even an honor student. Wendy used my email more than all of y'all. She done sent me a bunch of emails, so she'll dry snitch or whatever. She get blocked. Listen, I don't give a damn, Wendy. Don't even come over here, because if they block you right now, as of yesterday or last time I did a live, you was blocked. So it should still be there. If y'all mods in here, leave her ass blocked. I don't want her over here, because to me, it's too much. I see it's too many questions centered at, because I did take notice on the last live I did. The Prune had a live going on, and I seen in the comments her saying in all caps, "She's on live talking about you." Bitch, what? Like y'all, it's that. So I'm said, okay, you the same person to be running, emailing when somebody got your ass blocked, but you over there telling her I'm on live. Okay, so I see what the hell you damn doing. I got your number. So what they say, you live and you learn, life lessons. So Wendy is not welcome over here, just for you all to know. Right now, I'm not really feeling Kim being over here. And those are pretty much the two names that are kind of like that stands out to me, to where I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I think I have more than enough supporters to where I can do away with those two, because I have those questions. I'm good. I'm good from here with not having them over here. So that's where I stand with that. If you all, see any of those names, I'm good on that. So it is what it is. Process, I thought you were a no call, no show for class tonight. It was original plan. I'd listened to Fifi. And that was nice. I was able to just kick back and just not do nothing but just listen. I've been under the weather, so I've been just trying to take it easy, lay low. My energy been very low. Um, but I feel okay. But I had to take it easy. So that's where I'm at now. I'm not high energy, but I was good enough to come out here and talk with you all. And I wanted to just come back because I had gotten some updates pertaining to my channel. Let me see what my likes looking like. I don't think know if I have any mods in here. um, so I got some updates pertaining to my channel and things like that. So I'm like, okay, let me try to, go ahead and go live while I got some time. Let me see what my likes looking like. We got 21 likes. We got 52 people in the building. Can we get the likes up? Get me to 40. Can you get me to 40 likes? But I have some things. I have some updates pertaining to my channel that I want to share because they're updates I've been waiting on because me getting strikes on this channel has impacted how I move with this channel. It's different. So if you've been here long enough, you kind of see how I cover that content over there is very different now because I had that I had 2 strikes against me. 3 strikes, you're out. So for content creators, we only have 3 opportunities to kind of F up. And after that, you're done. So that's where these backup channels and things come from when you see your favorite content creators or people create these backup channels. That means that there's some things going on with the main channel and they're trying to protect, their brand. That's just what you do. So that thing over there on the island, she's doing the same thing. Because think about, if any of you all were on Judge Fifi's channel not that long ago, she had, the Prune had like at that time, when I paid attention, it was like maybe around 80 people watching live. She has like 11,000 subscribers right now. She doesn't have any lives on her big channel anymore. Why? Because she's trying to build the smaller channel. Why is she trying to build the smaller channel? Because the larger channel is in jeopardy. That's what you do. That's what the FI did. That's what content creators do. That's what Fifi did. You all, this is what people do. It is hard to build a channel. People aren't just building channels, multiple channels like that for nothing. It is rooted in a reason. And most of the time, the reason is something happened with the main channel. So therefore, you're now focused on building a second channel to protect yourself in the event that the big channel, your main channel, is taken down, or you have to kind of take a break from putting content out on there because the strikes sit for 90 days. The strikes sit for 90 days. So as she was over there, if y'all was watching her live, we would listen. It was more people tuning into the Prunes live from Fifi's channel than her own damn channel. Make sense. But she was reading a comment from somebody saying, you should still go live from your main channel. Don't let them impact your money or whatever. And she acting like that was like the best tea. Like, oh my God, you're so right. She already know that. Y'all, she's not operating from that main channel because she has some things. Most likely she got strikes. She probably got up to 2. Because remember, y'all, what did I tell you? 3 strikes, you out. So she got some things going on with that channel. And only how you can fix that is with time because they have to fall off. So she has no other choice but to focus her energy on the second channel because remember, unlike myself over here and many of us other content creators, her livelihood is built around her channel. Mine's isn't. Hers is. So if she already has over 1 million subscribers, however she got them, whatever, she got 1 million, she got, she getting a check. If that were to suddenly overnight stop, they would be SOL because it's her business. That's her bread and butter. So that's why she's over there doing lives. Here's another thing for you all to take into an account, Peep Game. When she talked about starting to do lives on that second channel, she said she was going to do them every first Friday and every third Friday. Today is Monday. Why is she live on that channel? She live on that channel because she has to build that channel. She has to build that channel. And if that channel is monetized, them checks ain't looking like the checks from the big channel. Them checks, hell, them checks probably smaller on that channel she got now. I mean, she, who knows if she even had been getting checks really much from that channel, because she hadn't really been posting on there. A lot of people didn't even know about that channel. So that second channel, the uncensored channel, isn't a channel that you can live off of. No, she has to build that, just like what you see myself, Tosh, Fifi, like she's in the same situation. So I need for you all to understand that is what you're seeing play out. She's trying to get that channel to a level to where in the event the big one goes, she got not checks that are nice enough still for them to continue to sustain their lifestyle in Hawaii or wherever the hell they're going to live. So it's money, you know, it's numbers, it's money. So she's going to continue to just do whatever she going to do from that channel because she got to build it. Now, here's the thing, is the part that to me just doesn't even make sense, is because knowing that when we create content, it's counterproductive to create content, put it out there for 2.5 seconds and then remove it. How the fuck are people supposed to see the content for you to get paid from the clicks and views? Because you all, that's what we're paid from, clicks and views. How are you being able to be paid for the clicks and views if you're hiding the video? People's not seeing it to be able to goddamn click and view. So while you putting in paperwork and running to the popos talking about people impacting your money or whatever, you doing that. You're doing that because you're pulling the content. No one's able to see it for it to circulate. You all, I did a post yesterday on my community page about reaching 2,000 subscribers, and I even showed numbers. You all look at those numbers when it talks about the number of views, the number of shares. Y'all, all those different categories that you see, the YouTube takes all that into account when they cut you a check. Those numbers make a difference. You got to lead the content up to get the numbers where they need to be if you want that check to be what you need it to be. So she's messing her own self up there by doing that. And the reason why she's doing that is because she doesn't want constant reaction channels. Even if she want to call my channel, I don't give what she call my channel. All you need to know is I'm talking about your goddamn ass. That's all you need to know. She doesn't want people such as myself, Tosh, or Fifi. She doesn't want us talking about her. So what she's doing, she's pulling it. So therefore, we can't go back to it to try to react from it, to talk about it. So she's willing to mess with her own bag just because she don't want somebody else to see some shit. But even though I don't even have to have it say on my screen to even show y'all, and I can be very descriptive about the dumb shit that I've seen and witnessed. That's what I've been doing for the past month as I've been waiting on slow ass YouTube to get back to me pertaining to them strikes. So it's like, sis, what are you doing? I don't even need to see your stuff to react to it on this channel because, child, y'all have seen she got away with words. I can be very descriptive and paint a vivid ass picture. I did it enough to where people got to calling that goddamn restaurant complaining on her goddamn ass when she cussed that waiter out, whenever the hell that was. I didn't even have to, y'all, I did that shit on a walk and talk. My description was enough for people to start going Googling, trying to figure out what the fuck that restaurant was, getting a number, calling and reporting folks. I didn't even need to have the content. So you see what I'm saying? It's just like, this, what are you doing? You're not stopping anything. You're just hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself. But that's that dumby activity. That's that kind of activity. People who don't have common sense. That's what's showing over there. There's no common sense, none whatsoever, because how she moving, it's to the contrary of damn common sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. So that's why we're seeing the activity on that other channel. And in my opinion, we'll continue to see activity in that other channel as she tries to build it. You know, like any channel is going to take time. So again, it has to get put in the algorithm, you know, all that. She's doing like with anybody else. If you all were to start a channel, you got to get in the algorithm and all of that. Like, it's a process. So overnight, they're not going to just be able to live off of that channel. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Get through some of these comments. Sue says, Sheik, you have to protect your energy. All energy is not good. So very true. Thank you for that. That's what I've been working on. PM says, yes, I definitely see what you're saying. That's why they need to be blocked. Pearl said, yeah, that math don't be mathing, especially when they go co-signing the Prune. Kim was co-signing Prune. Then she goes on pages that talk about her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like I said, I can't say I seen Kim saying anything greasy, but the fact that I seen her heavy in the chat, it just had me to kind of question some things like what the hell is really going on. Because Kim is definitely heavy in my chat. Kim be on my workout videos. Kim probably be over here more than some of y'all, but I just got concerned when I seen that. Hello, Lami. But yeah, she's over there working. She got to build that channel up. She got to try to get it to a point to where she can get some consistent income coming in from that channel. In the event the big channel um, goes away. Period. Remember, like not that long ago, what she was talking about, Blue Shirt was going on job interviews or whatever. And someone has said in my comments, or I think it was in maybe one of my comments in one of my chats, that they believe that soon she's going to have to go out and get her a job. She's going to have to go get, they're going to need more than, more income coming in, especially if the big channel goes away. So she has to preserve that channel. So here's the thing. The best way when you're trying to preserve a channel is to chill on putting your content on there. Or if you are putting content on there, do kind of about face on kind of how you go about putting that content on there, because you're trying to move kind of very strategic, very safe. From my understanding with Fifi, the reason why she has, the channel we watch, it's got all over 2,000 subscribers. Come to find, that's her second channel. Her main channel's got like over like 11,000 subscribers. And from my understanding, the reason why she started the smaller channel that we mostly watch is because she had the strikes on the main channel. So she had to chill. That's how it works. I think she maybe had probably like 2 strikes. Remember, I said 3 strikes you out. So she had to create another channel to do work from, because you got to let the time pass for those other strikes to fall off. Now, remember over the weekend when Dan Prune entered the chat on Saturday night going into Sunday morning, child. By the time she came over, it was probably like Sunday morning. Many of you all, even including myself, we asked her about the strikes against my channel and when or why, when or if she could remove the strikes. I asked her, why did she strike it? And she copped the attitude and said, I ain't removing nothing. I'm not removing those strikes. They'll fall off whatever in 90 days or whatever if she continued to put out good content. Y'all, okay, so when y'all seen your girl, but when I blacked out, let me tell y'all why I blacked out. Reason why I blacked out is because when she wanted to talk about quality of content, it was that for me, y'all. That's the part where I saw red. Because who the hell are you with that shit, that damn ghetto, that mess that you do over there? Who are you to tell anybody about what kind of content that they need to be putting out when you over there operating off of a whole goddamn what you calling a family channel, but you ain't doing shit family related. You just pop locking and dropping and twerking it all in front of the kids. We just finished watching over on Fifi page when the Prune was doing a live where she had in the damn community room her and that big old white man in the damn shower. Now this ain't your goddamn living room. It's like, can you all imagine, like, in your community room, this space that you all share, that you pay into, and you just happen to walk in there, and you're seeing that on your TV, your neighbors, a couple on the TV in the shower? Like, what the fuck? Like, she has no coup, but she want to talk about people being ghetto? So, ma'am, Lil Bill, Prune, Cactus, whatever name you respond to these days, is this what it looks like? Is this what class looks like? And she's sitting there watching it with her son, with the 2 little ones, a 4-year-old who's very impressionable. And y'all, we see that he's a very smart little boy. And this is what, you ain't got no cartoon. Oh no, it ain't crossed her goddamn mind to have some damn cartoons. No goddamn Dora the Explorer Diego on the goddamn TV. Some shit where he can learn from. Oh no, that ain't crossed her mind to put that shit on the damn TV. No, she want to put her and her goddamn man in the shower for the first time in 2024. They should, just because they didn't hit some fucking water in 2024. She want the world to see. This isn't nothing to write home about, Mama too. This is normal activity. She out here hitting some goddamn water like it's goddamn world news. Y'all, that's when you know somebody don't do some shit on a normal, on a regular. Because that was some regular ass shit, but she done put it on camera like it was goddamn like breaking news. And she don't even realize it. She don't even realize it. It's just like, this is shit that but I talk about to where the things what I say that she'll do that makes it be known that she's not very smart, because she do a lot of counterproductive shit. There's nothing about what she be doing over there that helps her to go against any of the things that say myself or any of the content other content creators say. She damn proves that shit. She proves it. And what I do on this fucking channel, I use her own content. I use her own content against her. And that's what the fuck she want to be pissed off at. So you're saying that when I use your content and I speak on what you damn doing from that, oh, it's bad content. But bitch, when I'm relying on memory and creating a vivid picture on that fucked up shit you be doing out there on the people island, then oh, that's the good content? Well, clearly, goddamn YouTube thought your effing ass was fucking delusional too, because I have an update for y'all asses. What the hell my goddamn likes look like? My likes, let me see. What y'all got my likes at? I got 50 likes. Give me some more. We got 104 of y'all in here. Please hit the like button. YouTube came back. YouTube came back, was like, you know what, Sheik? Let me see. I got somebody, Benji. Hey, Benji. Hey, gave me thank you for the super chat. They better leave my Sheik alone. Benji, they playing games. I'm about to call her mama on her. I'm about to call Janarda on her. I was looking at her live, and all I said was I did a little nice cute comment in Janarda's live that she did yesterday. But I wanted to say more. But I'm like, this is still that woman's child. They was like, Janarda, get your daughter. She was like, she's somebody, she's hard-headed. You can't tell her nothing. This is what this woman said. She says, I don't even like to talk about it, but this is how she is. She don't listen to nobody. Mama Janarda says she don't listen to nobody, y'all. She said, and this is what she said, y'all didn't hear me say, you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. Now, if her own mama saying this shit, y'all know we got a problem. She knew her before a damn blue shirt knew her. She knew her before we even knew her ass. So mama knows because that came from her ass. Mama pushed her out. Mama said she's just like her daddy. She's just mean. She's mean, just like her father. She said, she got to talking about, type abuse sometimes being rooted in like alcohol and drugs and stuff. She was like, that wasn't the case with goddamn Prune Daddy. She said, no, his fucking ass was just mean. And we've heard her say that's what the Prune is. She's just mean. That is a mean woman. But anyway, let me get back on that them tracks. So YouTube came back finally fucking after 3 weeks and said, bitch, we have removed the fucking strike on the content. That strike is gone, y'all. So, bitch, miss me with that when you talk about fucking taking. That's why I listen. I had the option early on when she struck my channel to go to her and ask her to move the strike. But I wasn't finna fucking do that, because I wasn't finna have her try to tell me what kind of content I was gonna be needing to put on my channel in order for her to move some shit from my fucking channel. Fuck you. So I wasn't even finna do that. I didn't waste my time. And how we knew she would have been on that type of bullshit based off of when she came over to my chat over the weekend and when she started saying, I ain't removing them. When you put good oh, bitch, fuck you. So that's why I never went back to her, because I knew she would try to play a game like that and want to say, well, I'll do it if you stop doing it. Bitch, I'm not gonna fucking bargain with your dusty ass. Fuck you. I'm not gonna do that. That's why I never went. So yes, some of you didn't know that there was an option to go to the content creator. Yes, actually, for you all to know, that's the preferred option. If you ever get a strike, YouTube prefers for you to go back to the person who struck your channel, because they tell you exactly who struck your channel. It'll tell you the channel name and it'll give you their email address. That's the first option they'd like for you to explore. The second option will be reaching out to them. I chose the fucking second option. I wasn't finna go to that bitch and be negotiating a motherfucking thing pertaining to this damn channel, because I already knew how her crazy ass think that she would have been trying to goddamn wheel and deal with my shit over here. Fuck you. You over there running blue shirt, but you ain't running shit over here. So I ain't even bother to waste my goddamn time. I wouldn't waste asking her fucking ass for shit. That strike would have fucking sat there before I asked her some shit. And it did. That bitch sat there for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. It took YouTube 3 fucking weeks to come back and remove. Child, here's this. YouTube didn't even send me no damn email about the status. I just seen the update. YouTube, why the fuck y'all didn't y'all emailed me to tell me when that bitch when she damn struck my channel? So why y'all couldn't email me to tell me that y'all removed the strike? Let's talk about that. Y'all can email me and tell me she struck my channel. You was able to email and tell me when the one strike that the second strike that you did choose to stick, because I used the fucking picture of her in blue shirt as my thumbnail, when the fucking y'all I captured the picture from the damn content that I reviewed, make it make sense. But anyway, y'all less than 24 hours send me an email saying no, that one was going to stick, but the one when y'all fucking was wrong, y'all couldn't come back and send me an email to say, oh, hey, Sheik, yeah, we've rescinded the strike. You good? Oh, okay, goddamn it, but that's all right. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. As long as I see when I go to my back studio, that shit only shows one strike. Long as it only show one strike, I'm good. So right now, y'all, it's just the one strike, and that was the one for me using her damn dusty ass thumbnail. But the first one she struck was just for me using her actual content. So I hit the asses with the description of what fair use is, with the copyright regulation, all that shit is, and I threw that back on them and challenged them to explain to me how what it is that I do on this platform go against the description of what the whole copyright act and all that. Child, they couldn't goddamn tell me. All they did was just look quietly remove the strike. They just quietly did that shit. I just so happened today, because I be in my studio, just looking, monitoring things as I do. And I was like, well, my, that shit say 1 of 3, because that bitch was saying 2 of 3 for the last 3 weeks, because I got struck on September 7th. And they took a long ass time just to come back and basically be fucking wrong. They asses knew that they was fucking wrong 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. And I completely, y'all, because I started getting sick. So it left my mind with trying to research to see how I can contact YouTube about, getting an update for that strike, because the expectation they set with how long it should take, we had exceeded that. I believe it was only supposed to be like 10 days. Child, was longer than that. It was longer than that. So yeah, but they ended up doing the update. Pink says, what did they say on the email? So I don't know if you're talking about my strike email. So yeah, they didn't send me no email about removing of my strikes, but when I first got the strikes, they sent me an email. So they got them know my email. They know my email address. They just use that bitch. They just went ahead like, okay, let's go ahead and move these strikes. Let's go ahead and just move these strikes, and maybe it'll go unnoticed. I don't know, but y'all, I noticed today it's gone. So I'm like, okay, look at God. So it should have been gone, because the way that particular video they had to strike, technically it was 2 videos. She did a complaint about her, but they only hit me with 1 strike. So I was kind of confused by that, because it's just like, okay, y'all acknowledging her saying that I was in the wrong and going against copyright or whatever, but y'all saying, but y'all only gonna give me 1 strike, but it's 2 videos. So what y'all was trying to do me a favor, but I'm still confused, because why am I even getting the 1 strike when this is a reaction channel? I have the right to be able to use other people's content and react to, like, what the fuck? And I had listen, child, listen. I knew that I didn't do nothing wrong, and it took 3 weeks for them to come back and acknowledge that I didn't. So there you go. Lami says, I hope everybody had a good day. Who was messing with Sheik, the damn dead flower in the garden? Pearl says, when it be failing in class, then she email you separate for extra credits, right? You know how they damn do. That's exactly what she do. Do the absolute most and be the first one email. Y'all be having multiple emails. She don't do a one and done, y'all. She hit me with multiple. It's never just one. It's never just one. It'd be like 3, like 4, up to, it'd be multiple emails. Like, damn, like you couldn't speak your piece in just 1 email. She treat my email like it's a damn chat. I don't care anymore. I don't want her over here. How about that? I don't care anymore, Wendy. People are playing both sides. Exactly. Yolanda says, it's good, Sheik. You're seeing what's going on. Yeah, I'm peeping game. And that's what I said. And I was trying to say over the weekend, I have a different, very calming personality. But I'm the type of person, I sit back and I observe. I'm not just quick to react. So that's what you all kind of had been seeing. I react when I need to react. I react when I need to be when I need to react. I react when I feel like it's personal, when it's become personal for me. So that's when I react. So I may not react in a way that some people may want me to react because of what maybe have happened to someone else, but I can't match that emotion that someone else has if the action didn't happen to me. Y'all know how things hit different when it's you directly versus someone else. You can show sympathy all day long for your neighbor, for the next person, but y'all know as soon as that shit happened to you, you flipping over tables. It's all bets are off. So that's kind of what was happening with me. When it happened with me, then that's the side you guys seen the others. You guys seen the you all seen another side of me, over the weekend when it happened to me. So that was pretty much kind of what that was about. Um, me having something personal, me really feeling like, she was coming at me on a personal level in a way that I'd never really experienced. But it happened. Everything happened for a reason. And coming off of her acting like she controlling some shit, I see that the strike get removed. So there you go. There you go. So Karen, hello, Karen. Hello. Hello. She says, hey, Chic and fellow students. Hello. Lami says, come on, y'all. Please hit the like button. Yes, you all. Please hit the like button. Shelly, hello. Hello. Peggy says, how can she not strike? How can she not strike with her content? So we knew, yeah, she got strikes. I'm letting y'all know. Because I understand how you get strikes. She has them. She has them. It's just a matter of how many she has. We're gonna say she got less than three because three strikes you out. So she has them. So that's why she's putting the energy in this second channel. Because just in case if that big one goes away overnight, then she can immediately still go live and let the people know what's going on and encourage for them to come over there to follow her. So she got her work cut out for her because, it's no joke when you're building a channel. I know the work that you got to put in, and that's what you all are going to be seeing her do lately. Hello, hello, bless her. That's what you all are going to be seeing her do. Um, Thank you, Vicky. Hit the like as you come on in. That's what you all going to be seeing her do. You're going to be seeing her building that channel. Grassroots, you're going to see it. Peggy says, are her channels the same content? Yeah. Well, she's saying, I don't know. As of right now, she's doing lives. She doesn't have, the last I saw on the main channel, she didn't have any lives up on the main channel, and she was just doing lives on the backup channel. But I don't know as far as in general because I think she's only maybe done a couple of lives on the backup channel. So I don't know if it's going to be the same type of judging off of that damn with her and that damn man being in the shower and all that, it's giving me it's going to be the same type of energy or worse on this channel. So she ain't even learned and she ain't even using common sense on things to do that would not be something that would just, I don't know. To me, she's just not smart. She's just not smart. I'm just saying she's just not smart. She's not. She's not. She's just not smart. So I don't know how it's going to differ from the main channel. Personally, from what I see, it's going to be the same type of energy. So if people are going for that first channel, I see them doing the same, putting strikes on the second channel because so far she's still the same person. She's not showing up. Remember, I talk about like if you want a different result, you got to change. And that's the part that she's missing. It's the change part. And as I was listening to her mama, on her live yesterday, talk, she was just driving into work because you all know her mother's real estate broker or whatever. She was driving to work. And I'm just listening to her mom and just the energy that's coming from her mom it's just a stark contrast from her daughter. But I will say, I believe that her daughter and the energy that her daughter does have and give, it is rooted from things that did take place in her childhood. But here's the thing. Once we become an adult, it's our responsibility to get healing. So I don't put any fault on Mama Janarda for anything that we see that takes place with her daughter, because her daughter is a grown ass woman. And it comes a point to where we have to just take control over our own lives. That's what that's the ability that we have, the expectation we have as adults. So her mama been left a check years ago when she turned 18. This woman, the Prune, about to be 30 years old in December. So whatever we see her do, we can't even put mama in the sentence because her daughter is grown as hell. She old enough to know better. So as I was listening to the mama talk, and then, and me, and coming off of just my encounters with her daughter, it's just like, damn, her daughter is really effed up, and it's sad, and she knows it. She says, I don't really even watch her content like that, y'all. If I do tune in, I like to see the babies. I like to see her son's channel. I don't know if Prune been still posting anything on the son's channel. I haven't been over there lately, but she just says she likes to go out there and just take a look and look at the babies because she think they're all so adorable and all of that. But child, she ain't losing no sleep over that daughter of hers. She seems like she's a woman that's at peace. And sometimes you have to come to that, even when it does come uh to your family. Sometimes the family can even be the ones that's giving you the blues. As I say, if it's not serving you, you got to move around. And sometimes it's the family that's not serving you. And that's the sad reality of it. But a lot of times that be the case. And just because someone is family, it doesn't give them a right to be able to just wreak havoc on your life. It doesn't give them the right to just automatically have access to you when or how they want. You have to teach people how to treat you. So I like to say, if somebody ain't making you feel warm and fuzzy, for the over, more often than not, then you need to move around and say, you know what, you're not good for my energy. You're not good for my spirit. I just rather deal with you from a distance. And that's what I'm picking up with how her mom feels about her. But she ain't losing. You can tell that woman, that's a woman at peace. Unlike her daughter, her mama is at peace. Her mama is at peace. What they say, let go and let God. Her mom is at peace. She knows that she has now done all that she can do. In the adult years, she has tried to make up, do whatever that she could to make up. Sometimes we try to make up for our shortcomings from the past. But you all, we can't really, that's the thing. People try to make up for the past, but you really can't. The only thing that we really can do when it comes to healing is just acknowledge just what you just acknowledge all aspects of the situation and make the conscious decision to want to do better, and then put in the work to do better. So that's basically moving forward. That's all we can do. That's the only thing we can do. There's nothing else, because you can't go back in the past. You can just acknowledge and just put that work in the present time, and just show up different and show up as a better person in the present. Like, child, that's about it. That's all you can do. If anybody looking for you to do more, then that's on them, and they're just going to continue to just be unhappy, because you can't go back in time. And the Prune is like, she's so stuck in wherever, like she's stuck in the past. She's stuck in the past with all aspects of her life. She's stuck in the past. The whole concept of just picking herself up and just moving forward, she don't know what that looks like. And that's what we see play out, why it's just so dysfunctional to me, is because she doesn't have a clue. And the sad part about it is that even though on her own she ain't got a clue, if she shut the hell up and listen, there's a lot of people who do got a clue, who are trying to tell her what it is, give her advice on what she need to do for the free. Y'all know my background. Any of y'all who knew, most of y'all returning, but anybody who new here, my name is Chic. My channel is Chic Speaks. I review the popular YouTube channel Queen of Kings, and I review it from the perspective of mental health. I talk about the things that that the Prune present that is not healthy, and I talk about why. And some of those things are labeled with various mental health disorders, and I talk about the symptoms of those, the side effects, all of that, so you have a good understanding as to why I'm saying what I'm saying, like how I came up with it. But I promise y'all, it's rooted from just my education and work experience. I have a master's degree in clinical mental health counseling. So, child, I've seen a good amount of people who struggle in the area of mental health. I've seen it. And a lot of these mental health disorders, once you see it once, child, you easily spot it. So that's how I was able to spot that something wasn't right with her back in July when I first jumped on live blew the dust off of StreamYard and started talking about her because I started just seeing some erratic behaviors, things that just wasn't quite right. And I've been talking ever since. And she been pissed off ever since. But so the F what? It is what it is. Just like she continued to pull her titty out and pop lock it and twerk it over there on her channel, I'm gonna continue to talk about her ass on my channel. So bitch, you do what you do, and I'm gonna do what I do. It is what it is. It is what it is. But that's what it's. So if she were to get out of her way and really take in some of these things that I'm saying, she'll be like, well, damn, I guess, let me maybe explore some of these things. She mentioned this. Let me do some research on this. Maybe let me book an appointment with somebody and talk to someone about this. Y'all, I've even thrown out recommendations, y'all. Even when I come over here and I critique, I'm always following up with some type of alternatives, some recommendations for mental health, exercising. Go exercise. During the day, I often do visit workout videos. Exercising is a great way to de-stress. It's a great way for mental clarity. Like it's really good. Like don't sleep on exercising. So each day I'm either working out live in front of whoever's watching me at the time on the internet, or I'm going for a walk. But either way, I'm getting some type of physical activity in. It's my lifestyle. But having this type of lifestyle allows for me to have a balanced lifestyle. Remember, I say over here, we mind, body, and soul. It's about a holistic approach over here. And that's the part that she doesn't get. She's missing it. She's not taking her mental health serious. She's not. And because of that, it's showing up in the decisions and how she's moving. It shows that she's not taking things serious. Okay, if you don't want to take things serious, you do you, boo. But don't come over here in my part of the internet disturbing us and trying to tell me who I need to unblock. Because she's like, well, you need who the fuck are you? I done told your goddamn dusty ass that the only person you running is goddamn blue shirt. And we sitting back putting in bets on how long you finna be doing that. But in the meantime, in between time, you ain't running ish else outside of that island. So don't bring your ass over here. And y'all, I meant that when I said that. She better not bring her dusty ass back over here because she gonna get this work. She gonna get this work. So it would behoove her to just stay in the bushes and listen to the shit that I'm saying and start trying to put some work in. Because what she don't want is for that new channel to be impacted. And now she ain't got nothing. And like I said, y'all, it's not overnight to build a channel to get it to a point to where you're now monetized. And even when you get it to a point where you're now monetized, you still got to put some time in before them checks hitting right to where it can basically hold down your lifestyle. Like, people get checks, but like most people aren't getting checks to where they can sit down and just do that. That's not most people, most content creators situation. There are a lot of content creators who do have that luxury, but most do not. Most do not. So she F around and find out and lose them channels. She's going to be in that boat. She's going to be stuck like Chuck. So y'all think she trying to go to court and take Adonis to court now, trying to up that child support. And it's probably what it's rooted in, because she's seeing that the money in that household, it ain't hitting the same. So she was like, well, damn, we need to get some money coming in. Let me take their daddy back to court and see if I can get an increase on this child support. Y'all got a peep game. Sue said, what goes around comes around. I direct at you. You're right, Sue. That's how I looked at it with anything pertaining to her, what goes around comes around, and she's having her day and she's spiraling. She's not happy. She's miserable. When I was on Fifi's page and listening to her and seeing her on her channel, that's not a happy woman. She's not happy. She's not happy. And it's very evident that she's not. She's miserable. She is miserable because people aren't getting in line anymore and they're just not going along with her foolishness. For a long time, she was able to just feed the people anything. But that was until us reaction channels, other content creators start to pop up and call her out on her ish and be like, oh, hell no, that's straight cap. And let me tell you why. Child, that messed up her whole hustle, because that's what it was. We messed up her hustle. So what she wants is she wants us to go away, but we're not. There's too many of us. And that's what I told her on the weekend is when I went off on her, is because like you spending your time trying to control everything and everybody. It's impossible. And that's for any of us. It's impossible for us to control everything and everybody. We only have control over ourselves. So we just have to put in the work. And then as a result of that, the fruits of your labor will show. That's what I said in my community post. That's what it's about. I don't come out here and be worried about what the next person doing. I come out here, I do my thing, and then I sign out. That's what it's about. That's what smart people do. But God damn it, I told y'all over the weekend in a 6-hour live that God damn ass ain't smart. Bless up said, yes, Peggy, it is. She's talking about the same drama over there. Akaro says, good evening, Sheik. Just caught up with the latest events. OMG, you had every right to call her out on that live. She is on again, looking drunk, high at AFF around her kids. Keep pushing. Like I saw it. I don't know if she's still on. I stopped watching over there, when Fifi had it going on her channel. So I just was kind of looking at it from her channel. But you can see that she's spiraling. She's going down. She's going down fast. And she did it to herself. Queen of Kings Uncensored, Shelly, is her other channel. So it's just the word uncensored after Queen of Kings. But yeah, she has like 11 subscribers over there. So she picked up some more subs since she went live on it over the weekend, because she had like 10,000 and something before, but she now got like 11,000. But yeah, as long as she continues to go live and put in the work, she'll, get the numbers up. But I'm just saying it's not like an overnight thing. It's a process. It's a process. PM said that's what she gets, because she should mind her channel instead of worrying about reaction channels. Exactly. She has misdirected energy. She has misdirected energy. And it's just like, you got 4 kids over there, a husband. You got a whole lot to be worried about, to be concerned about, than what other people are doing on their channels. That's how you know something ain't right with her, because it shouldn't take for somebody to have to tell you that. Like when you got when your plate full just with your own stuff, you ain't got time to be dealing with somebody else's stuff. Because what do we say, child? I can't deal with that. I'm over here trying to deal with this over here. That's the normal, natural response. Because what you say, you take care of home first, and she don't know nothing about it. She's letting damn home fall to the wayside because she's too busy worried about what the hell taking place in other people's home. And that's where she going wrong at. Sue says, and she trying to build it while being sick as a dog. Right. She was under the weather that day when she at the restaurant, when she went in on them people. She was saying that she wasn't feeling well. But yeah, because she has to put the work in, because as a content creator, she's like, I gotta get on, I gotta put this. She knows how it works, y'all. She gotta go live and hit that button so she can get the clicks and views to get to the point. Because think about it, she just started back working from that channel, so she probably, the checks and things, if she's monetized over there, kind of had slowed. They're probably very small, because she hadn't been doing anything over there to warrant getting paid. And the way, so I'll let you all know, the way YouTube works is you have to have $100, at least $100 in the bank before it even will pay you out. So if for 1 month, if whatever your earnings was doesn't hit at least $100 threshold, then you got to keep working until the next month's payout, payday come, in hopes that you hit the $100 minimum threshold. So I'm letting y'all know how it works. So she's having to, she put the work in, sick and all. That's like somebody being not feeling well, but still getting up and going to their job, going to work. So I know what it's like. But the difference with me and her, y'all, I wasn't feeling under the weather. I was, been feeling under the weather. I didn't have to go live tonight. I really wasn't. But I really wasn't. But, after I relaxed some, listened to Fifi, and I was like, well, let me just kind of, take a break from, get out of my bed, get in a bed, because I was laying around. Let me just sit out front, eat something, put something in my stomach, and just talk to the people and give you all the update for my channel as far as the strike, because I got that. I saw that update this afternoon. But unlike for her, she has to go live, y'all. Like she has to do it. I didn't have to do this shit. She has to. So that's the difference between her and like some of us other content creators. And it says now kids are sick like she is, sharing water from the bottle, etc. Yeah, I mean that's what will happen. It'll go through the house. That's what happens. It goes through the house. My husband took a business trip and he got sick when he was on a business trip in Colorado. And child, he came home and guess who started feeling under the weather? So it happens. It happens. But you gotta take care of yourself and your family. So right now, the parents in my house are kind of trying to keep it together. The kids, my two kids are still in the house. My oldest is in college. They still on a good foot, but y'all know how things can kind of run through, the house. It happens, but you got to take care of yourself, and that's another thing when you are on the journey of healing. When you're sick, you got to take care of yourself because also mental stress and things like that that can slow down the process of your body doing what it needs to do to heal. So I feel my body, getting better because I took that break. I didn't get online earlier today. um, I took it easy. I took it easy. So I feel okay, with being out here online. So everything is about balance. You got to recognize when it's time to take a break, when it's time to kind of clock out, check out, and it's okay. It's not always about chasing a dollar or whatever. You got to take care of you first. So I understand that, but she does not understand that. She's a by any means necessary person. So all right then, baby, well, this is what you get when you by any means necessary. Vicky says Shelly is giving soft corn. Yeah, that's what our main channel gives. And then this new channel, she got the shower stuff over there. So this is letting me know that she's going to pretty much be putting the same question, suspect questionable content up on this new channel. So there you go with that. So if people complain about that, then what do you do? Because you can't keep just trying to having the remedy of you can continue to keep just trying to build. I believe YouTube can get to a point to where they can tell you you can't even have a channel. I believe you can like get to that point. But a lot of times people just would continue just to try to build a new channel. But like I said, it takes time. Say if she were to have to try to build from ground up, it's going to take time. And then you got to it's a process. So it would just be in her best interest to be on the up and up with this backup channel. So she won't be in the same situation. That's what a smart person would do. That is what a smart person would do. Everyone, please, have you hit the like button? Please hit the like button. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you to you all. I've reached 2,000 subscribers, or over 2,000, but I finally kind of did a post when I had some time to kind of put that out there. So I thank you all for you all coming over and listen to me talk my talk. For you hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate you all because that you can't grow a channel by yourself. You have to have supporters, and that's where you all come in. And you all have definitely been a big support for me, and my channel have really gone leaps and bounds just in the last couple of months. So I'm very grateful. I'm very, very grateful. And as I say, I will continue to come out here to go live and talk to you all as long as you all continue to show up. Aqua says she is looking like a whole druggie on live right now. How can some people not see she is on something? What I say, like attracts like, and then she got a bunch of enablers. I didn't even see Dana over there in the chat earlier when Fifi was live. I didn't see Dana over there in the chat. So I don't know what kind of people she got over there as far as with moderating and things like that. But it's a hot mess. I mean, it's just she's giving what she gives, and like attracts like. So she's attracting people who have like energy. That's kind of how it works. Pink said, Yep, I appealed the strikes. I did. One of them came back where they made it stick. So it was two strikes. The first strike on September 7th, I appealed. That's the one I got the update today on. The second strike was like the next day. and I appealed that one, and that was the one where YouTube, kept it and denied my appeal with having it removed. So that's why I just have the one strike. So anyone, that's why it's always good to appeal it, because you just don't know, especially if you feel strong in your reasons why you put your content up there. Just go ahead and appeal it. You ain't got nothing to lose. All they can do is come back and reject your appeal or accept. So in one situation they rejected, and one they accepted. So now I'm down to just one strike. So one is definitely better than two, and the strike will be on for 90 days. So sometime I calculate by like December, I think it should fall off. Yeah, Sue says that in it, people were suggesting she get checked and meds to take. She was insulted that people were telling her what to do. Listen, if you're not co-signing that foolishness, she will spaz. I believe it, Suze. She do not like somebody going against what she say. Pink Angel says reaction channels are allowed under fair use. Celebs don't react to TMZ or magazines or videos. Wild. Exactly. I used to cover, when I first came on YouTube, I used to cover celebrity content. I never had anybody come at me for the stuff I talked about, because I did it in an ethical way, like I do with hers. I did my reviews and my reactions from content, from information that hit the internet waves. So it wasn't like I was just freestyling and saying, "Oh, well, I had this source to tell me." No, I didn't cover it that way. I literally would show, like, say if there's, like, say using P Diddy for example, there's an article say, "Oh, P Diddy was arrested." So what I do, I will go to the doggone credible article that says he was arrested, and we would get into the details pertaining to what the arrest was. That's what I did. That's what I do when it comes to her channels. I go to her channel, pull up her video, and talk about and give a reaction and my opinion on what she said and did on her video. No different. So that is what I presented, to YouTube. Like, where did I go? What did I mess up at? I need to know, because all my content as of late, well, let me not say all, because I do have a good number of fitness video, but at least 60% of my content up until that point was the same type of videos that she struck. So I need to understand where, if I'm doing something wrong, so I know where I need to switch it up at. So that's why since then I hadn't shown any of her content over here, because I was waiting for them to tell me if I did anything wrong by showing her content. And they came back basically saying, "No, you didn't." They didn't. So we're good over here. Yolanda says she doesn't want you talking about her because the truth is coming to light. Exactly. Okay. And that's you. Like, I mean, that's your truth. Switch it up. Change the narrative. We all have control over our story. Give people something else to talk about. Change how you moving. As I say, she just doesn't want to put the work in. She just doesn't want to put the work in. And as I always say, no one's exempt from the work. I don't care how many subscribers you got. Everyone has to put the work in. So put the work in. And she doesn't want to put the work in. It's like, okay, well, that's on you, but don't get upset for those of us who are willing to put the work in, and who, those of us who aren't putting out content and then taking it down. That's counterproductive. What I look like, y'all know I'll be on here like a whole nother job. And I'm not even a full-time content creator. But the way I be putting in the work, y'all think I'm going to put in all this work and then take it down on my own free will? Hell no. If y'all see something coming down, because YouTube took it down. YouTube took it down. But otherwise, I don't be taking stuff down. What the hell? I ain't going to do that. That's crazy. If YouTube didn't tell me to take it down, hell, it's stand up. It is stand up. I ain't doing nothing for kicks and giggles over, no. No, like, you got to make it make sense. Time is money. Vicky says, I called the restaurant and spoke to the manager on duty saying she was the one with the attitude being rude, so the server wouldn't have any repercussions. Yeah, a lot of people did that. A lot of people did that. And someone had reported back that the manager said, or something that, I don't know if it came from the manager, but there was allegations going around that she had been arrested for it. But I think someone did say that the manager said, no, it's not true, as far as when she said she went back and paid for the drinks. So she was saying, that she went back and paid for the drinks after she ended the live, y'all. But that live was so heated. Some of you all probably have seen it since then, because there was some smaller content creators who did a screen record. That energy that she had, it didn't make sense to me that she was suddenly finna just go back to the place where she just left with all that bravado. Like, that didn't make sense to me. But anyway, um, she's a mess, an entire mess. Bless says she doesn't realize she's setting herself up by hiding her post. On the flip side, if she didn't hide her post, she'd still be screwed, because she's going to be talked about either way. She loses either way. I agree. That's why the best way to control it is to control what type of content you put out. Change up the type of content. As you over here telling me about good content, bitch, what good content? Y'all, I'm trying not to go there, because every time I think about it, were her of all people trying to say if you got good content, when we see what she gives over there. Also, did y'all hear her? I don't know if the live y'all talking about, if it's the same one that was going on that Fifi was reviewing, or she stopped it and put another one up. But she was talking about how she was in contact with yeah, we already knew she was in contact with Suki. I don't even know why she think that's a flex. And then she threw in Black China's name in the chat. And it's just like, girl, like, that's when you know you down bad, when those are the examples of women that you have, as far as who you saying you refer to for guidance. Who the fuck referring to any clock out? What is it? Clock out, log out, put the phone down, get a phone to Baby Ruth, get a phone to number 4, give the phone to number 4, because you talking crazy. Because ain't no way it is a flex to be saying I'm talking to Suki and I'm talking to Black China, who just celebrated what she said sobriety of 2 years. Ain't no way that's who I'm trying to fall back on as a flex on. Yeah, y'all get on my level, because this is who I'm talking to. That's why I know she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Y'all, it be them little things like that I pay attention with people, to let me know really where their mind is. And y'all, that's a lost cause over there. That is a lost cause. It's a lost cause. But what do you do? What do you do? Shelly says her job, she thinks she's too good to work. She thinks she's a little princess. Well, all right, little princess. Little princess, it's time for you to be doing something different, because little princess, what you've been doing is not working. What you've been doing is not working. Rolanda said, yeah, Fifi's channel had 11,000. Yeah, she said she had some strikes, so she went ahead and set that second one up so she can still do content or whatever. But that's what you do. You kind of got to do what you got to do. Just like I'm doing what I got to do. If you aren't following me yet, follow me on my backup channel. She speaks on it. I'm going to be going live on there. Maybe tomorrow night. I have to schedule a show, but Kim Porter, P. Diddy's baby mama, the Cohn twins' mother, Christian's mother. There is a book out that was written by someone else, but apparently, it's called Kim's Lost Words, and I ordered it. It came in the mail today. I haven't even started reading it yet, but I'd like to do kind of like a live reading with that, to get into some things, because it's like people been talking all over the internet about the things that she's allegedly said, that's in this book, and a lot of things are quite alarming from what I hear. I've heard a couple of things, but I want to get into the book myself, so I'm going to do that on my backup channel. If any of you all care to hear what's the deal with that, and hear what it's alleged that Kim's lost words were, check me out over there on my backup channel. She speaks on it. So make sure you follow me, like, share, subscribe, so you know when I go live. I haven't scheduled a show yet over there, but right now I do plan to do that show very soon, with reviewing the book and getting into what Kim had to say. Because allegedly she had some things to say in her final days, and we're going to get into it, and we're going to talk about it. So remember, trauma shows up in so many different ways and forms, and it's good to talk about them, to recognize, the signs when somebody is going through things. It's important to get out sooner than later. And even just with this channel, what we see is just how, when a child is impacted from trauma, it carries on with them throughout their life. when or if, they don't get help. And more often than not, unfortunately, people don't get help, and they go on and they hook up and get in relationships with people, and they together create families. And now you have this trauma that's now has been brought over into another generation, and the saga continues, the cycle continues, and that's what you see. And even with the Diddy situation, we see cycles, we see things. We talk about, on my other channel, as far as like maybe like, well, what did his life look like? Because child, you're not just gonna be just an effed up adult on GP. Like, child, this stuff is rooted in something. And y'all know me, I like to dig deep to try to figure out now how we get here. How did you start doing dumb shit? Like, so that's what I like to do. I like to really dig deep down to try to understand how do we get here, because what I found in my experience, in my years of living, my education, work experience, like that, we got here from things that weren't dealt with early on in our lives. And when I say early on, during our childhood. So as an adult, we see a lot of effed up people. But when you sit and ask them about their story, or you talk to somebody else who knows it, who's familiar with their story, 9 times out of 10, things started going left when they were a minor. That's why I always encourage you all, get to know, learn someone's story, ask questions. Don't just be surface and say, oh, this person messed up. Dig deep, try to understand why, because we want to learn from that, because we want to know what not to do. And on this channel is heavy on what not to do, and we talk about why. That's what we do over here. That's what sets us apart over here. We talk about the why. We talk about it on that mental health aspect. The why. Aqua says she is hanging out in one of the common rooms, letting her baby crawl around the floor. Yeah, y'all, I seen the reviews of that community she lives in. No, I don't believe that's Fifi or some people making up them reviews over there. Like, you can tell with the detailedness of those complaints that these are legit people who live there and who got a whole problem with her. They say it's time for her ass to go. It's time for her to go. And the reason why she probably over there sitting in that lounge, sitting in there, is because people been talking a lot about the complaints she's been getting, and as it comes to that area, so she's trying to show, well, I can still go, I'm not banned from it. I didn't, nobody said she was banned. People were saying that, okay, the locals are mad that you treating it like it's your damn living room. Like, why for her to have her and that big that the brawny man on the TV in the community room, like, that's just crazy to me. Now that's crazy work right there. Like, you sitting in the community room with you and the brawny man on the TV on the flat screen with your heels kicked up. Like, it's that it's that part right there. It's that part right there. That's how I know, y'all, she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and it ain't nothing we can do with that. It's nothing we can do about, but what we will continue to do is talk about it. We will continue to talk about it. Whether she likes it or not, it is what it is. That's what we're going to do. Period. Thank you, Virtuous Woman. This is my backup channel on the screen. Please make sure you subscribe over there on Chic Speaks on it. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when I go live again. Most likely, I will probably be going live tomorrow evening on that channel to do a live reading on the book Kim's Lost Words. I want to get into it, and I would love to get into it with you all, or any of you who are interested in wanting to hear what her lost words are, and hear my thoughts on them. Chosen One says, teach Chic, self-care is mandatory on the journey to healing. Yes, it starts with self-care. It starts with self-care, and that's the only way that we can try to show up and take care of somebody else. You got to take care of yourself, right? You got to take care of yourself, and she's not over there taking care of herself. So the children, they're losing out because mama's not taking care of herself. So the children are losing out, and it is sad to watch. Blessed Up says, Pearl, amen. But with Cactus, she chooses not to change for the good. God gives us all free will. Whatever choices we make, we have to answer to one day. Very true, Blessed Up. Pearl says, I feel like Diddy's mom is sus too. I've never seen her without a blonde wig. Heck, it's all her fault. Yeah, I heard allegedly she used to be a streetwalker. That's what I heard allegedly, that's what her history was, that she was a streetwalker, and then his father was like a a street man, like a dealer, a baller, and then he died when P Diddy was like 3, and I'm not sure on the details surrounding P Diddy's father's death. But yeah, like those are the things that we talk about over on my other channel, as far as with when it comes to him and his history. And I don't know if you all know, he has a sister out there. I've learned throughout all this months back that there's actually a sister. Did y'all know he has a sister? He has a sister. P Diddy has a sister. They share the same mother, so I'm thinking they have a different father, but they share the same mother. Where is she? How does she feel about all of this? Luna says, showing soft corn in the community room, kids all over the place, baby getting hurt, screaming. Yes, somebody in BP's chat said that baby cry every 4 minutes. Yes, Luna, it's a lot. Like, she was just doing entirely too much. I wish somebody would come and tap her on the shoulder. Somebody who worked there would come and tap her on the shoulder and ask her to remove whatever she got from the TV. Bomat says she has no consideration for others. No, she just rude, but though she's quick to talk about what's ghetto, I would never. I just can't even imagine doing any of the stuff that she does. I'm sure most of you wouldn't either, but though she's quick to call us ghetto and say we broke, like it's like she's, what do you call it? She's deflecting, she's projecting all these things that are about her. She's projecting onto them, onto other people. Ghetto, broke, like these are things that she's projecting because this is how she feels. This is how she feels. So she wants to make it seem like this is our situation, but it's not. That's your situation. I don't move like you move over there, which is why I don't get the same response as a collective from people on the internet, because I don't move like that by choice. By choice, I don't move like that. By choice, Chosen said you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. You have to desire change. Yep. And Mama Janarda said, she was like, you can't tell her nothing, y'all. She's hard-headed. She's hard-headed. She don't listen to nobody. That's what her mama said. She know. Mama know. Cancer says, just sub to your backup channel. Thank you, Cancer 66. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Bomat said, cactus equal low value woman. Child, you can't tell her she ain't high value over there living in Hawaii. You can't tell her she ain't high value. You cannot tell her she is not high value, y'all. Why Swizzle says we are uncomfortable and disrespected in our own space. Yep, y'all. Why Swizzle, he a local there. He like, no, it's time for her to go. Why Swizzle and Angie are like, she bringing down the value of the property. It's time for her to damn go. It's time for her to go. I'm sure them people don't even want their rent money. They like, listen, y'all, like, listen, let's just go ahead and break this lease because with y'all bringing down the property. And she ought to be embarrassed, but it takes for somebody to give a damn to even feel embarrassment. So I think, for her to not have motion on that level, that's when she kind of she soothes herself by doing things, whatever it is that she does that has her to look off-putting on the camera. She does things that has her to kind of check out and not really feel. So she engages in just other things, whatever those things are. Whatever those things are, she's doing some things that are questionable, that many question if it's healthy. But as I say, working out, fitness, like that's a great way to de-stress. It is. Give it a try. Pearl says that Bonet, but she was able to purchase a big white bread that has to have some value, right? Shit. That's why she over there mad, because the value ain't like what she thought. The value ain't like what she thought it was gonna be. That's why she mad. She mad. She mad. So her energy was like, hell, everybody can get it. She mad. She over there spiraling, and we are watching it, and we gonna talk about it. We're going to get these views and talk about it. Chosen One says Prune's content is not favorable, but her bigger issues derive from how she responds. Exactly. Like, that's mostly what what do they say? Like, when it comes to life, or what it's really about is it's about how we handle things that come at us, because life be life, and as long as you got breath in your lungs, you waking up, things are going to happen that are out of our control. But what we can control is how we respond. And if she were to come to gain an understanding of what exactly that means, she can turn things around. It starts with her in the self-work. The self-work, it's that part that she just is lost in the sauce about. Bomat says it's weird how P. Diddy kisses his mom on the lips. Reminds me of someone else. Child, let's talk about it. This stuff be like history stuff. Remember R. Kelly used to do stuff like that with his mom. Allegedly, R. Kelly used to do things like that with his mom. I believe, remember I told you all I used to cover celebrity content. So y'all can look at some of my old celebrity content. But I believe back when I was covering celebrity content, I covered R. Kelly and the situation that was going on. It was a lot, y'all. I have a lot. I have over 400 videos. Like I said, the Prunes content is not even a half of it. Like that's just a small person. It's not even 100 videos. Like it's less than 100 videos of my content on her. It's probably not even 50. It's probably not even 50 on her. I don't know, but the majority of my videos are not about her. They're not. I got quite a bit of celebrity videos, and quite a bit of them got, some good numbers on them. So check them out. Check out my videos. But I believe I had one out there talking about R. Kelly, because I just remember just learning things about him. But child, yes. So this stuff is all questionable. But this stuff goes back to people's, their childhood. So on that other channel, when we get into Diddy and things like that, these are things we talk about. Prune ain't the only one out in this world moving like they lost in the sauce. There's other people too. So that's just who we heavy talk about over here on this channel. But definitely follow me on my second channel, because we talk about other people who just got issues as well. And we talk about what that looks like and some solutions, because we have you with the solutions over here. And it's no difference with the other channel. I'm still me. I'm just crossing between two channels, but you're still going to get the same version of Chic. I'm still me through and through. Amanda says Chic's we're broken, but Chic, we're broken, but Rose is broken. We good over here. Yes, we are very good. Hey, Amanda, welcome. We're very good over here. Pearl says that why Swizzle, is there not anything you locals can do to get her off the island? We don't want her back though. Ship her to Japan with no return. And Pearl, like, listen, I know y'all might not want her. We don't want her either. What are some other solutions? I said we solution oriented over here. Way to come with a solution, Pearl. That's what I'm talking about. Bo Matt said Cactus blames her mom for her stretch marks, saying her mama never taught her. But here, several people have tried to bring things to her attention, and she lashes out against anyone who corrects her. How is her mama fault for the stretch marks? So what, from the genetics? The mama has stretch marks too? I'm trying to make that make sense, because a lot of times that stuff is hereditary, and then a lot of times the stretch marks can come from just how you're taking care of your skin when you are pregnant. So for me, I was using a certain, my mother-in-law, who's from Louisiana, old school, and she told me about this product called, I think it was called a Mother's Friend. I think it was a cream, and I would only get it at CVS, and they would have to give it to me from like the pharmacy. And she told me to use that on my skin, um, while pregnant. So I did that with all 3 pregnancies. So I didn't have to get the stretch marks. So I use that. So I know I hear some stuff is like genetic, but my sister, who also had 3 kids, she did get the stretch marks, the stretchy stomach and all of that, but I didn't. But I did use the product, that my mother-in-law put me on to, and I feel like it worked out for me. But I can't imagine if I did whatever I wanted to and blaming it on my mama. Like, what? Like, I don't know. That's crazy. That's it. But it makes sense coming from her brain, Bo Matt. So we're gonna leave that there. Chosen says she doesn't take constructive criticism. No, she doesn't. You can't. Her mama says you can't tell her nothing. You cannot tell her nothing. She doesn't take constructive criticism. You can't tell her nothing. Raining, hey, she can everyone. Hey, Raining, welcome. No, you can't tell her nothing. Her mama said you can't tell her nothing. It is what it is. So over here, we just, giving our opinions if she see it from however she see it. But child, I'm no, listen, I'm just going to continue to move how I've been moving with reviewing the content, giving my opinion. And that's on that. Chosen One says Prune is working towards eviction from every level. It seems like that's our life goal, is to get evicted. That's what it's given, that that's our life goal. Bomas says P. Diddy's mom was allegedly a sex worker. He grew up in the fatherless household, being subjected and seeing his mom freak out. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm hearing. So already did a video on my new channel, backup channel. Sheik speaks on it about that when he first got arrested like a week ago. So check that out. That probably was the last live I did over there. But the next live I do, I want to get into all things like Kim Porter and just talk about her and to learn like who she is and try to spread, her story. I'm hearing that I'll Be Sure is coming out, saying that there's more to her story, that like I don't think he's completely in support of this book and what's in it, but there's other things that I believe, that the police has as far as with, I think, diaries and videos, phones, electronic gadgets and things like that. So I don't know. All we do have right now is this book um, titled Kim's Lost Words. So it's a short read. It's really short. It's a paperback. I think they say it's like 65 pages or something like that. It's super short. It's really short. Yeah, it's like 60 pages, y'all. So it's a really short read. So I want to get into it on that other channel. So if you want to hear, if you don't want to, go out and buy it or whatever, and you want to hear what's in there, follow me on my backup channel. Sheik speaks on it. And then on my next live over there, I'm going to get into it and we're going to talk about some of the details that are in that book, because I am really curious and I've been holding out on listening to people kind of talk about it, because I want to kind of get into it with you all on my live. So yeah, definitely follow if you want to, if you're curious as well. Because child, I'm curious. I am curious because I know damn well that Prune ain't the only one running around here who got severe issues. So I know she ain't. I know she ain't. So we're gonna be talking about some other people who got issues as well on my backup channel. Victoria Hall said, and she said on her live in the community room that the boys see her bathe. I heard her say that, saying that she take baths with them. So I got to thinking like because she didn't specify who she was bathing with. So I'm like, who are you taking baths? Who are you showering with? Because her kids are pretty big. Like I can see if she's doing it with the baby, but I feel like with the 4-year-old and the older ones, then they should each be, bathing separately. So yeah, I did scratch my head on that, Victoria. Brolena says Sheik speaks. People are standing up for you on Tosh Live right now. Oh, thank you, Brolena. I appreciate you for letting me know that. And I'm grateful for Tosh for having her platform where people can give their opinion pertaining to what's been going on with me. But I'm good over here. Definitely in a better mental space, this weekend, starting from Friday when she entered my chat unexpectedly and going into Saturday night, Sunday morning. It was just a lot. It was just a lot, y'all. So I'm just kind of just been in my woo-saw moment, just trying to, get my mental clarity, to get back up and, get back on it. So just definitely want to come out here and tap in with you all. Brolena says, just want you to know you have support. Thank you, Brolena. I feel that every day by you all. You all are great with your comments. You guys always comment on my videos. So all day I'm seeing comments, and you all will see, with me seeing your comments, acknowledging them, writing out, hearting your comments, writing out a comment. So I just want you all to know that I do see you and I receive all of your positive words. And thank you all for showing up for me. Pearl says at Bowman, wow, not the mama had freakouts. I believe it though. If she was a lady of the night, explain why her wigs still look like that, because I never understood that. I never understood why the wigs look like that either. Victoria said, we got you, Sheik. Thank you. Thank you, Victoria. Monique says that Laura and JD, y'all talk to Suki with the good coochie in my country voice. Like Suki with the good coochie. Monique, why you got to bring that up? Oh my God. Where Laura? Laura, I think Laura and Commute were trying to, she been on a world tour, y'all. Laura been on a world tour, and I think she finally on her way trying to get back home. So she ain't in here. Oh my goodness, Lord. Oh my God. I haven't seen JD over here in a while. I don't know what happened to JD, but Laura popped in, but Laura is, I think, on the road trying to get back home. And she said her family already concerned about, because y'all know Laura is an old white woman. She in like her 60s or something. She said she got a black husband. I think she said he African. He saved her, y'all. Laura said that man was her savior. But she said her sister, she think her sister daughter concerned about the content she consuming on the internet, because she asked them, she introduced them to Suki. She said she introduced him to Suki, and the daughter said, "Well, who is she?" And she told the daughter, "Well, you might need to just Google Suki with the good coochie." Hilarious, Monique. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Uh yeah, so yeah, I'm glad you all are doing well. I'm doing quite well. So definitely my energy is definitely look, the blessings at CBS. Where are y'all? Like y'all like, she in the community room. She is in the community room. Go there right now. She in the community room. Go, go, go. Oh, that's she her own worst enemy. Victoria said, in my opinion, I don't think YouTube has gotten too big to take care of business. No, I mean they gonna do what they want to do. They gonna do what they want to do. Chosen one says, proud of CPS and her furniture artist. She says, why would I buy furniture when I pay for these amenities? Where are they going to be here for a year? Oh my God. Not them. She said, what, I need to buy a couch? We go downstairs and sit on that couch. What you talking about? Ariana says, she call your doctor friends for that cactus. She needs meds. She need a prescription. You said she need a prescription. Here's the thing with this prescription. A lot of people need prescriptions, but child, you need them to take the meds. When I worked at the mental health hospital, a lot of them was ending up in there because they went to, and they wasn't using that prescription. They were not using that. They had a full bottle. They had a full bottle with their name on it. And when they come to that facility, they had to take it there. Some of them have to be held down to take that medicine. Because when you go in that mental facility, if you there, then that you taking some meds, whether you like it or not, even they got to hold you down. You gonna take that medication. You think of like you finna get this work, it's that kind of energy in there. So that ain't where you want to be. So anyone who do have prescribed medication to help manage with mental illness, more often than not, is more favorable to take the medication. Some people aren't for medication. My thing is, if you not, be responsible enough to seek out other alternatives to still take care of your mental health. Don't just say, okay, I don't want this prescription and not do anything. Okay, if you don't take that prescription, what are you doing in place of it? Because no, you don't always have to take a prescription, but you need to do something. You need to have some other something written out, some type of treatment plan in place of that, for managing your moods, whatever it is that you're going through. You need to have something in place for that, because it's just not okay for you to just not do anything, or to just spaz out on somebody and they got to deal with the ramifications because you had an episode, because you off your meds, because you didn't like how it made you feel or whatever. Because that's a real thing. A lot of people don't want to take medicine. I once heard Kim Kardashian say that, Kanye, he's been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. And she was like, he didn't like to take his medicine because he said it messed with his creative juices. He felt like it interfered with his creative, with when he tried to work, which I can get it. I mean, I understand that, but it's just like, okay, if you're not taking this medicine, what are you doing to manage your mental health? So that's the question, and maybe that's even the challenge with coming up with other alternative ways to manage your mental health. And sometimes you can't figure it out on your own. That's why you need to talk to people, so people can give suggestions, preferably, professionals, therapists, psychiatrists, so people can give you recommendations on ways to manage anxiety. Because I'm so sick of her talking about, I got high anxiety, I got this, which, what are you doing about it? You don't see her doing anything about it, but just doing the absolute most and spazzing. What are you doing about this anxiety? Like, girl, We know you ain't doing nothing because you put everything on the internet. So you ain't showed us on the internet what you're doing that's responsible, that's effectively managing their anxiety. So that leads me to believe that you're not taking your mental health serious. You'd rather sit in the victim mode, do stupid stuff, and fall and have that be the justifiable reasons why we see you move the way you do. And we're not here for it. We're not here for it. Like, take responsibility, act like a grown up. You're an adult, you're somebody's wife, you're somebody's mama, act like it. Act like it. When it says Rose is so ghetto, but child, she the first to call somebody else ghetto. Chosen one says the prune equals looking glass self. Yeah, she's the first to call somebody ghetto. Chosen one says she lacks emotional intelligence. She does. Victoria says chosen, yes, narcissists have no emotions. So she, I mean, she got a lot to be focused on over there, other than what we got going on over here. So yes, so again, I've gotten one of the two strikes I had on my channel. One of them have been removed, so I'm really happy about that. And I was the main one I mainly wanted to have the reverse was that one that did get removed. That other one, it was just like, okay, whatever. But the one that got reversed was the one that I really was like, okay, y'all need to explain to me because she really out of order right here. And that's the one they reversed. So we were down to just one strike again. It lasts for 3 months. So we're good. But yeah, we're going to continue to talk about her whenever I choose to, if I want to, if I want to show things on, her content or anything on my channel and review it like I used to do. I can do that too if I choose to. I don't know when it comes to that. Just can talk about it as I've been doing, or if I want to kind of show things on my channel that come from that channel. I ain't figured it out yet, but at least I know I have options to move at that time. But just know that we are good over here, and she ain't stopping nothing. She ain't stopping nothing. Even though she's put in a lot of work to try, but she's not stopping a damn thing. I wonder if YouTube even let her know that the strike. Like I said, they surely didn't let me know on email that mine got reversed. I just saw the removal of one, but send me no communication for whatever reason. Is it locked? I was trying to get to the next comment. Okay. Before I get out of here, Bo says she loves to be a victim. She struggled for attention being a child of 16. She has a very low self-image of herself. However, she doesn't want herself to heal herself. Exactly. It is what it is. We see it. We've been calling it all summer, child. We in the fall now. Yesterday was the first day of the fall. So all through the summer, we were saying what it was. One thing I do, I know my mental health stuff. So it was to me like very clear to me. And I came on here to talk to you all about it. And it became very clear to you all. So y'all know we ain't tripping over here. We are not tripping. So we ain't gonna let nobody come over here and gaslight us and tell us what we seeing and what we hearing that we off and we not seeing what we see or hear what we hear. You a damn lie. We ain't crazy over here. We the honor students. We pick up, we peep and game over here. And that's what she doesn't like. And her rosebud they don't like, but who gives a shit what they like? It is what it is. The truth is what it is. And that's all we speak on over here is what is the truth. And it's always, before she struck the channel, was backed by her own content. So are you saying your content is lies? Because if I'm reviewing your content and giving my opinion and you're having that struck, are you saying your content is lies? Because it's not me, because I'm just reacting to what you're saying. Like, make it make sense. So she's just delusional. Victoria says Bomax, she was tossed back and forth between parents growing up. Yeah, she got a lot of issues, and I get it that it had an impact on her, but you're a grown ass woman now. At some point you have to accept that, okay, when my childhood wasn't the best, but let me focus on being the best parent that I can be for my children and not repeating those behaviors or any of those poor habits. Like, that's what it comes down to. Yolanda said, great class, Chic. And as always, have a good night, everyone. Thank you. Good night, Yolanda. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Kathleen says, good evening, everyone. Just listening. Hey, Kathleen. You all, please make sure you hit the like button. Have your notifications on. Make sure you're following me on my backup channel, because I'll probably do my next evening live on that channel sometime tomorrow. So look out for me to schedule that. But yeah, we're going to get into some things, all things P. Diddy, Kim Porter on my backup channel, on my next live on Chic Speaks on It. You can find the link in the chat, or you can go to the community page, my community page on this channel. You can click on the link from there, or you can just do a search in YouTube and type in Chic Speaks, followed by the two words on it, Chic Speaks on It. So that's just another reaction channel where we react on just the different viral things that are going on in the world. So celebrity, content creators, politicians, just kind of some of everything. So that's what we're doing over there. We're switching gears and just doing something different over there as we build that channel. I am a smaller content creator. This is my bigger channel. We just hit 2,000 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're over 2,000, but y'all know what I'm saying. Road still to 5,000. That's like my next big goal, 5,000 subscribers. I got my second channel. I'm building that up. That's road to 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours. Because on YouTube, as a content creator, you need the 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours to become monetized. So that's the journey I'm on over there. So these are definitely fun times. Definitely time to put that work in. So I'm working these days. I'm working. So I can't do it without your support. So thank you. Please support me however you can. Amanda says she don't have no anxiety. She has major paranoia, and I believe everyone is out to get her and can't see and wonder why she brought it on herself. There you go. Ariane says she just her wish list. What on it now? Just her wish list. I don't think that wish list is moving like it once was. Usually for it to move, what I've seen is her to have an episode. So I think for her to get some more movement on that, she's going to have another breakdown, child. Yeah. So it's just, matter of time. So if we see her lose it again, then the things on the wish list get to moving. But otherwise, those items aren't moving. Bomat says, Amanda, yes, she brought all that negativity on herself. We all are in agreement on that. Kathleen said everyone has issues growing up. Exactly. So as an adult, you recognize that everyone had issues growing up and you take responsibility and you just try to do better. That's all we can do. Like no one's life is perfect. As parents today, as we're raising children, when our children grow up, they're going to have their opinions about, what we did or didn't do as parents. That's just life. But you don't sit in that and just let your life be controlled by that, by living in the past. You have to acknowledge what is, accept, and move forward. Like that's what it's about. But child, listen, you can lead them to the water. You can lead them to the water. You can lead them to the water. But that's all I got. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. So it's been fun catching up with you all. Listen, we're trying to go back to not having these whole part-time jobs, these shifts lives like we did this weekend. So we going back to normal with keeping them under 3 hours, preferably. 2 hours is a nice sweet spot. So like, share, and subscribe. And I'm Chic, and I will catch you on the next broadcast. You all have a good, wonderful night. Talk to you later. Bye. Peace.